Hi everyone, my name is Ruby Nimeth. I am a teacher for the blind and visually impaired, and today I'm going to be presenting about my methodology of my dissertation entitled Enhancing Standardized Testing for Braille Students, Exploring the Impact of Cadence Braille Tablet Through Teacher's Perspective. Um, so let's move on. Enhancing standardized testing for Braille students. Why did I focus on this? Because this is my passion. This study will investigate the integration of the Cadence Braille tablet in standardized testing, emphasizing the insight and experience of teachers of visually impaired. We are called TVIs. The goal is to understand how this technology aids Braille students and to identify the challenges and strategies teachers face in its implementation. Since this device is so new, I'm trying to come up with the research studies that will enhance or benefit my students ultimately and be able to contribute to the knowledge overall. So this is what the device looks like. As you can see, it's a multi-layered Braille display device. So we call it refreshable Braille display device. When you connect it to the computer, it translates the text into Braille. So everything is this is like way advanced technology that you could think of. So what's the purpose of this study? First thing, I'm thinking about the teachers. What are the insights of on effectiveness in terms of using this device? So teachers of visually impaired or TVIs provide valuable insight on how the Cadence tablet aids Braille students in standardized testing preparation. Number two, challenges in implementations. There are many obstacles that we need to go through, making this available for the mass. And how can the testing platform integrate with the software and with the technology itself? So TVIs face various challenges when implementing the Cadence tablet in educational setting, which can impact its effectiveness in standardized testing. I want to be able to figure out how can we solve the problems, or what are the challenges that we are facing as of right now. So, and the third and final, the impact on student engagement. So, it's very important that we think for our student ultimately. Understanding the perceived benefits of this device can guide future practices, enhance both students' engagement and confidence during testing. So, my research study is I changed my research study from mixed method to phenomenological research design. I'm sorry, it's tongue twister for me. Phenomenological research design for understanding teachers' experience. I have to practice that over and over so I could be better when it's final. This study utilizes the phenomenological approach to gain deep insight into the experiences of teachers of visually impaired. With this device, the Cadence Tablet, especially in the context of standardized testing for the blind and visually impaired. So, the experience of students, how they how can how can this divide aid with um, the actual, or how will the student benefits from taking the standardized test using this device? So focusing on the subjective interpretation and meanings that the TVA assign to their interactions with this assistive technology, the research aims to uncover essential themes related to its effectiveness and usability, and the findings will inform our future practices in special education and technology integration. So there are three key aspects of phenomenological approach. First, exploring teacher experiences. So, what approaches allow for deep exploration of TVIs experiencing with this device, uncovering the essence of interaction with this technology during the test preparation. Understanding subjective experiences. So, phenomenological facilitates understanding the subject experiences of TVIs, highlighting the meanings and interpretations they assign to their interactions with assistive technology in educational environments. And last and foremost, prioritizing participant voices. This methodology prioritizes the voices of participants, allowing researcher, me, to identify recurring themes and patterns that reveal how assistive technology impacts educational equity for blind and visually impaired. So my question only has two sets, two words: perception of Cadence Tablet, and then challenges in integrations. So focusing on these two questions, participants and I will be able to gather more insight from my participants. So how will I recruit participants? I will recruit through various channels, including professional network, that people that I know already, educational organizations, and online forums. These are the people that I work with and interact with. And we have like Facebook meet or Facebook pages that I can directly ask them to participate. And the selection process will prioritize those individuals who have direct experience teaching Braille and also familiar with the device itself. So if they don't have access to the device, that will be something that I will work with the company to give them access if they are willing to do so and participate. So how will I collect the data to get into the final um, bottom line of this research? So I want to be able to utilize qualitative interviews to gain insight into the experiences of teachers or TVIs with the use of this device. So this is my there are four phases that I want to integrate. So phase one is the preparation. So I already actually have my research interviews and the themes. How will it connects to my two main questions, and the phase two, recruitment. The phase three will work on conducting interviews. In depth, semi structured interviews will be conducted so the participant can share their experiences and perspective on using this technology. And the fourth is the data analysis. The thematic analysis will employ to interpret the data, focusing on recurring themes that emerge from the participants' responses regarding their experiences with the device, the Cadence tablet. So, thematic analysis framework. So, why did I pick this kind of methodology? Thematic analysis will be employed to systematically interpret the qualitative data collected from participants. So, this approach emphasizes the participants' perspective and lived experiences with the Cadence tablet, ensuring that their voices are central to the analysis. By identifying recurring themes and patterns, the research aims to highlight the nuances implication of using assistive technology in standardized testing environment for Braille students. So implication for educational equity. Insight from the study will shape practices and policies for better accessibility and education. First thing, so we will do it like continuously understanding this technology, analyzing the impact of the device itself on the learning outcome of the students, identifying challenges, developing strategies, and the policy recommendation, and ultimately fostering equity in education. So my ultimate dream is to be able to promote equitable access to standardized testing, because as of right now, the device that we use is only single line braille display device. So the kids are not or not able to access the math, which has a lot of pictures, has a lot of spatial formatting. So it's very hard for Braille students to access standardized testing using a technology. So I'm hoping that this technology could actually enhance their experience and taking tests. So in conclusion, enhancing educational practices for Braille students, that this research contributes to the deeper understanding of how assistive technology, specifically this uh, assistive technology, which is named Cadence Braille Tablet, can improve educational experiences and outcome of Braille students. By highlighting the perspective of our TVIs, the findings will inform strategies for better integrations of technology in classroom settings, ultimately promoting educational equity and access for visually impaired students. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something. Have a great night or have a great day.